Hurry, quick! What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think about Vietnamese food? I bet the majority of you said pho. And judging by how I started today's video, you guys are also probably thinking you're going to have pho today. Well, let me let you guys in on a little secret. We're actually not having pho today. We're actually going to go down to Westminster, Little Saigon today to have Bún Bò Hué. I found a place called New Bin Restaurant, which is probably known for the best Bún Bò Hué in town. And if you haven't had Bún Bò Hué, you definitely want to check out this video and watch it all the way to the end. And if you haven't already, please help me. Give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you always get notified when I post videos like this. We're about 30 minutes away from Westminster, so I'll check back with you in about 30 minutes. Let's go to the restaurant. I made it inside New Bin Restaurant. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly because I actually don't speak Vietnamese, but if you guys do, definitely correct my pronunciation. And I ordered 4 dishes and I'm gonna go through all of them. But the highlight of today is gonna be about Bún Bò Hué, okay? And I got a giant bowl of Bún Bò Hué right in front of my face. I'm gonna show you guys from the beginning all the way to the end. That is some Bún Bò Hué, right? So when you come in here, you can actually order 2 sizes, a small and a large. Obviously, I went for the large. And take a look on the sides. These are things that I discovered on the menu, right? And so we're gonna walk through them all and explore this together because I actually didn't come with this in mind. And take a look at this right here. Everything's so colorful, right? Yeah. And one more. This is basically the Vietnamese spicy beef soup right here. Wow. And on the side, just like when you have pho, they give you like a plate of greens. Okay, I got mint leaves, I got like lime, I got some banana blossom, I got cilantro. I got a whole bunch of greens that I can't even pronounce and I don't even know, okay? But I'm gonna put that on top of my Bún Bò Hué right here. Here are the rice noodles. You got some maybe pig trotter, maybe some pig blood or blood cake right here, and some beef shank. And I think this is like almost like a Vietnamese type of bologna, okay? And the dominant flavor for Bún Bò Hué is lemongrass. Look at this, yeah. And a dash of lime. Can you see that? Yes. Take a look at what my bowl looks like after just dressing the top of my Bún Bò Hué. It's actually almost impossible for me to eat with all the greens on top, but I'm gonna do my best, okay? I'm just gonna mix this around a little bit, get it nice and mixed. And first of all, let's go in for that broth. Ah, spicy. Not overkill though. Lemongrass. It actually tastes very porky. It's very aromatic. And the beef shank is very lean. But take a look at this one right here. Almost like a meatball, but not shaped in a ball. Look at this huge pork knuckle. You see the fat, the gelatinous skin right here? Oh, I use my spoon and I can almost just like scrape this off with a spoon. Oh wow. Oh yeah, you definitely taste the pork there. It is very, very porky. If you don't like that, maybe you guys might opt out for this. But if you're as adventurous as I am, definitely try the pork knuckle. The second dish I got, and pardon me for my bad Vietnamese, but the second dish I got is Bun Bo Hue. Alright, it's a combination of steamed clear tapioca dumplings and steamed rice cakes. This dish is so pretty. So I think this right here is the tapioca dumpling. This is probably some pork rind and rice cakes. Let's give it a try. Very starchy. But tapioca's, in my opinion, maybe a little too starchy. There's a really big glob of starch on that, and it's kind of hard to chew.
2 hours later.
I'm still trying to chew this all the way through. I opened up the tapioca dumpling, and what you see is actually a giant shrimp. Now, you guys are probably asking, how can you get confused between a shrimp and pork? This shrimp tastes like pork, guys. I know what shrimp tastes like. This one doesn't taste like shrimp. It tastes like pork. So, for me, I don't enjoy the tapioca dumpling as much, simply because too much tapioca. If they halved the amount of tapioca for this dumpling, you'll make it a little bit easier to eat and much easier to swallow. But I'm having a hard time actually swallowing it because I have to constantly chew. I'm gonna take some of this. I'm gonna dip it in here. That's what you guys need to do. You guys need to take the steamed rice cake and dip it in the fish sauce. That fish sauce is what gives this entire dish that extra oomph that it needs. The shredded shrimp meat does give it a layer of flavor already, but the pungentness, the potentness of this fish sauce is what takes this to the next level. This gigantic platter of like individual, like small dishes is so interesting. And let me show you what this one is actually called. This one is actually called, excuse my Vietnamese, Bun Bo Hue. Steamed rice cake served in 10 individual small dishes. You see, here's the smaller version, and if you actually take out the tapioca dumpling, these two look exactly the same. But maybe by making it a little bit smaller, the texture and the whole experience might be a little bit different. Surprisingly, you would think, because these two dishes are virtually the same, by making this rice cake in a small dish changes the whole experience. I like food because you can cook one dish so many different ways and prepare it in so many different ways that the end experience is completely different based off of how you serve it. I just think this is a lot more delicate, a lot more flavor, and better put together, okay? I take this over the other dish. It's basically like a jackfruit salad. You got peanuts, you got a ton of green, and if you saw my Northern Thai food video, that was one of the first times that I was introduced to jackfruit in food. And this thing looks amazing. Now, I want to show you that they also gave me this on the side. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid of what this might be, but I think it might be some sort of a shrimp paste. They call this, excuse my Vietnamese, Bún Bò Hué, vermicelli with Vietnamese jackfruit and special sauce. Oh, there's all the vermicelli. Can you see all the salad? Oh my gosh. When I flip things over, it's like another layer of greens. Wow. I'm going to pour a little bit of this. They call it the special sauce, okay? I'm scared of what the special sauce is, but I think it's shrimp paste. Oh, I was right. Just smelling it, that is some pungent shrimp paste. Whoa! This jackfruit salad is actually quite good. Now, If you are not a big fan of seafood in general, you may not like that shrimp paste. It's extremely fishy. Now, I can handle a little bit of it. That's why I was kind of easy on pouring that sauce all over it. But just a little bit of that on this vermicelli noodle was enough to make this extremely flavorful. Now, look at this big chunk of jackfruit. See that? And on the top, I got this sesame cracker. Nice and crunchy. Rather than pouring the shrimp paste into my jackfruit salad, I'm actually just going to take a little bit of my jackfruit salad and I'm going to dip it in here. Very gentle. This thing is extremely potent. It's good. But I have to give you my warning. If you are not accustomed to eating seafood, or the smell of fishiness turns you off, the shrimp paste just might turn you off. But I think today's highlight, like I said before, over and over again, the Bún Bò Hué is the highlight. It's a dish that stole the show. Here at New Bin restaurant, I think they served up one of the best, not the best, but one of the best Bún Bò Hué that I've ever had here in Los Angeles, or even in OC. Now, the other dishes on the side are all things that we're trying together for the first time. So you know these dishes just as much as I know. So if you know a little bit more, definitely help educate me. But I do want to show you a side of Vietnam that goes far beyond just simply pho, because there are a lot of other interesting dishes and delicious dishes that are in Vietnamese cuisine that are just waiting to be discovered. So that is going to conclude today's video on Bún Bò Hué. Let me know in the comments below if you had tried this dish, if you've ever been down here to Little Saigon to try Bún Bò Hué, and if you have been to this restaurant, tell me what else you'd like to order. If you like this video, always give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, so you always get notified when I post my next food adventure video. That's it. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna have to see you on the next one.